my understanding of my role as a pastor. I had to see my role differently if our church was going to grow and be renewed. I had to change my way of being a pastor if we were going to provide the magnitude of services and ministry our community needed. In fact, as the church grew from having 100, 150 in attendance to having thousands in attendance, I had to change my role almost monthly, it felt like. I had to constantly find new ways of being leadership and new ways of recruiting, training, and coaching new leaders. Now, to be honest, that may have been the toughest shift of all. I remember the day when a longtime member of the choir died, and his partner asked if their circle leader could do the funeral. At first, I found myself resisting. I mean, after all, a funeral is a worship service. It needs to be done properly and orderly. And like you, I have seen train wrecks at funerals and didn't want something like that to happen in our church. I didn't want a service that would reflect badly on the church. But after a while, I had to admit that I knew this circle leader, and I knew she was more than capable of handling the service. What I was resisting was my own image of how pastors are supposed to ride in on times like this and come to the rescue of grieving families and say profound things and justify the fact that I was still paying off my student loans. I'd say that jokingly, but that really is where I think so much of this breaks down. A church's growth isn't usually limited by the pastor's desire or her or his willingness to work hard. I think it is most often limited by the pastor's inability to let go and get out of the way